Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to do my best. I am right now on and taking clients, so know that I may be pulled away from you for a moment. But know that it is open forum for the next hour where you can go in the comments and definitely leave a question. I'll be happy to answer that for you. Let's see what else is going on here. There we go. That's awesome. All right. All right. So I'll just be waiting for you guys to see who pops in and wants to ask a question. Just let me know when you're ready. I also am going to be pulling an angel card for today. So bear with me. I'm a little scatterbrained today. It might be because of the shifting of the universe happening. It kind of affects me, and it probably affects all of you as well. So know that, this is something that we just gotta, breathe through, handle it, not get upset or angry or discouraged, and just do the best that we can. So with that, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. And let's see what card deck I am being drawn to. I keep feeling drawn to a certain deck. I'm going to go pull that, so bear with me. And today is the Angel Therapy deck. I love this deck. Just the healing hands, sending out rays of peace and love to those that need it. This deck is done by Doreen Virtue. It is an oracle card deck. I'm going to shuffle and see what the angels would like to share with us today. And I know that a lot of you are at work, you're busy. I totally understand that. If say this isn't an appropriate time to do a live question, I'm going to try to do this maybe at night after people get out of work, because I really would like to answer some of your questions and be there for you. Also, within this post, underneath this video, leave your question, okay? And when I get time, I'll definitely answer that for you if I can, and I'll be happy to do that for you. This card is actually sticking out, and it is the Goddess card. What a beautiful, beautiful image this is. Sorry, I'm trying to get the reflection. There we go. Just a beautiful image. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Sometimes we're afraid to show that side of us because, it will show that we're not strong, or that we are not strong because we're being sensitive or we're being nurturing. And that's not the case at all. It actually takes a strong person to be nurturing and loving and kind and sensitive. If the whole world, was always, tough, then where would we be? It needs us sensitive people to guide others, to help others really find themselves and share the wisdom and the knowledge that comes to us through our sensitivity, through our divine femininity. So know that this card, the Goddess card, and the angels are just asking me to look at it, okay? So let me just listen to what they further have to share with us regarding this card. What they do when they ask me to do this, right? They have me like tune into the card and look beyond the image, sort of in a way. So know that that's what they're having me do right now. They're having me look at the violin, okay, the violin. So that's music. Listening to music actually soothes your soul. It is part of your soul purpose to be guided to music, okay? The vibrations of the music help like shake up your chakras, clear things out. It also takes you away from everyday worries, you know, and really focuses in on you speaking your voice, singing, whether you're a good singer or not, it doesn't matter. Just that vibration of singing those high notes or whatever, the low notes or whichever you prefer, definitely gets you to open up your throat chakra, clears your mind, gets you kind of, you know, in a better mood, you know, or helps you release, or it can help you release sadness within you, healing part of your soul. You know, some songs trigger us, and, you know, where we get all emotional, and that's something not to dismiss or shove down. That's something definitely to embrace and just say, you know what? I'm just going to cry it out. This song always does it to me, that kind of thing, right? So know that that's okay, because that is just a sign that your soul is healing, okay? We feel like we've moved beyond things sometimes, when in reality, there's still little pieces, there's still little leftover pieces that we thought, well, I can't believe that this is still affecting me. I can't believe that this is still making me upset, right? So know that healing is a forever process. I mean, we're going to be healing until up to the day that we die. So know that that's something that they were pointing out here regarding the violin pictured on this card. The other thing too, and I'm not well versed in the meaning of flowers, they're pointing out white daylilies. They're having me look at that, and they're talking about the white daylilies. Daylilies, well, actually, all flowers are very spiritual, but daylilies are very symbolic within the angelic realm. They actually point those to me quite often, so I should know the meaning of them. But there's different colors, obviously, you know, of daylilies. There's orange and yellow and white, but they're specifically looking at having me look at the white here on her crown. On her crown chakra. So it's about having peace. It's having peace about what's coming through to you, okay? It's about having peace. The white is a symbolic of peace, and just allowing the angels to speak with you and, you know, guide you and connect with you and share what they need to share with you, okay? So, and then here's the violin. And so look at her. Look at this angel here where she's just, you know, relaxing. She's resting. She's just, you know, embracing, you know, being at peace with herself and with what's going on around her. So know that, because there is a lot going on around her. So know that that's just the meaning of today's card, is that it's okay for you to rest and relax and to express your divine femininity, whether you're male or female. It doesn't even matter, because we as humans, we have that duality. We have a male and female energy, you know, that yin and yang. So definitely know that that's something that actually is for all of us, not just for us women. Okay. All right. So I'm wondering if anyone has any questions here. I'll be happy to answer them. And I'm just going to take a peek and see. And I did invite you to the event. Know that I did invite you to the event. I'm still new to promoting and getting these things up and running, so that there's going to be some consistency. Good morning, Laurie. Thank you so much. And thank you, Roxy, for joining us as well. I appreciate that. I'm happy to see you guys. So just know that, you know, underneath the post, Feel free to ask a question if you have one. I'll be happy to do that. And I'm happy that you guys are here. All right, perfect. And so this is the first day that I'm trying this out. So bear with me. I'm definitely getting used to this. And I'm definitely happy that I can be here for you as well. So whenever you guys have a question, definitely let me know. I appreciate that. I'll be here for you for the next, 45 minutes. So feel free if you have the time to share this video or share this with anyone that you feel that may have a question that needs to be answered. I'll be happy to do that for them. Encourage them to come over and like this page. That will be a huge help. We're already, I believe, at 87 likes, so we're getting up there. Still looking forward to getting to the 100 mark so that I can raffle off that free Skype reading with me. That's exciting. I'm so happy to do that. One of my other questions that I've recently received from one of my clients is, do I teach Reiki? And of course I am a Reiki master, so know that I am able to do that. But with that being said, I would like, if anyone is interested in doing those classes with me, I will put your name on a list, and I will keep that because I'd like to get a group of us together to share in that experience and to learn that. So know that that's something that I will offer. If there is interest, I would be happy to do that. I love doing that and sharing those healing techniques. It's a wonderful thing to learn. If you are interested in that, or you feel that you are a healer, or you've been told that you're a healer, know that that's something that I definitely will offer. The other thing too, my website, is doing very well. I'm happy to report, and it seems that there's still maybe some glitches. Still a little under construction. I haven't really uploaded my blogs yet. That's something that I look forward to working on, probably this coming week. What else? So far, it's just had a really great response, and I'm really, really thankful to all of you. So I appreciate that. All right. Let's see here. And good morning to Jess and Lauren. Thank you guys for joining me so much. I appreciate that. I see that you guys accepted the event. Know that I am here. I didn't know how to actually incorporate that within the event. In other words, doing this live video within the event. So know that I appreciate you guys going over there and clicking on that and letting me know that you received it and that you're interested in it. That really warms my heart. So thank you. All right. So Laurie has a question. With changes at work, wondering how my position will change. Okay, let me tune into that for you, Laurie, and see what the angels have to say about that. So I do see a lot of movement around you, and I'm not quite sure if this is within, direct line of view or shifting of like the office, moving around desks, or what. The angels keep showing me moving around desks. So know that although it's kind of a little uncomfortable, I'll use that word, watching these changes around you happening, and you're wondering like, okay, where am I going to fall? What is this going to put me? Where is this going to put me? I actually see you continuing to like sit at a desk, okay? It's interesting because I see like a clearing, and the other thing too that they're showing me is that even though you feel as though like, I don't know where I'm going to be, I see you still there. I see you still there. I see you still almost like still there, but with a different title. if that makes any sense. So know that although there's going to be some clearing and maybe some shifting and transitions of like, maybe getting rid of a few titles or a few job, some job responsibilities, I see that there's going to be like almost like, okay, now that this is opened up, why don't we make it, this title? Okay, so I hope that I'm explaining that so that you can understand it. But it's almost like they're going to put a new title on something that already exists, but they're going to embody other responsibilities or maybe take out responsibilities and hand them over to someone else. They're going to try to make the structure a lot more flowing, which is really good for you, because I see that that's something that, that's a struggle right now. So know that although this change is happening, it is temporary. It is going to smooth out over. There's going to be opportunity for you to actually gain this title that they're speaking to me about, and that to me is a good news, because you love, you really do love what you do, and something that would kind of pull you in too many directions wouldn't really necessarily be a good thing. So with it being said, the angels are just validating that there is going to be a shift in titles and a shift in responsibilities for you. So that's actually how your position is going to change. I feel like there's just going to be possibly a new title for you with more or less responsibilities. Okay? Thank you so much for your question. You're welcome. And let's see, I'm going into the event right now, and yes, I did do an angel card today, and it was the goddess card. I will show that again. Sorry, I put it away. But actually, I'm thinking that maybe I should do a card for each of you, whoever asks a question or has a question. I should probably give you your own personal card. That would be nice. But here is today's card, Laurie. It was Goddess, and it was about embracing your femininity, energy, and embracing your magical intuition and nurturing qualities. And I was saying that the white daylilies around her crown chakra is about allowing the energy and the angels' messages to come through, to have peace about that, to not, worry so much about what's coming through to you, to just listen and allow them to share those messages with you. So that definitely, and then they showed me the music with the violin. So that's another thing that the angels had pointed out to me about listening to music. Music grounds you. Music helps you open up shift your chakras, move your chakras around based on the beat. Also singing to your favorite music or tune here opens up your throat chakra. Also helps you speak your truth and those kinds of things. So that was today's card. Let me see. I'm asking the angels right now if I should. Let's see here. Okay. If I should use the same deck to share a message, and they're saying yes. So, and that one's for you. I don't know if you saw that, but this one's for you, Laurie. It's manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. I mean, talk about a perfect card. This really coincides with your question about, like, worrying, what's going to be happening regarding all the changes happening around my workplace, my job. So know that this is about you keeping positive vibrational energies, always, 'cause listen, it's easy to get discouraged, but it's about you bringing it back. We're only human. We're going to get discouraged. We're going to get angry. We're going to get, maybe depressed. We're going to, deal with a number of things, humanness, right? Human qualities. But it takes the courage to, realize it at that moment and say, whoa, wait a minute here. Am I putting out the right vibrational energies that I want to come back to me? It's like karma. Whatever you put out, you're going to be getting back. So know that this is something that you have to just practice to be aware of. So the manifestation power, what an awesome card that is for you, Laurie. So I hope that you enjoy that. I'm glad that you gave me the thumbs up on that. So you're very welcome. I appreciate that. And I see a few other people have joined us. Hi, Deborah. How are you today? Thank you, Katie, for joining us. I appreciate it. And I'm trying my best to let's see here. I'm still trying to navigate, so bear with me. Bear with me. I'm trying to see where you guys are posting, and okay. Oh, thank you, Sharon, for your question. Yes, you're in Florida, and you definitely are able to join me here on the live feed. So yes, absolutely. I see you. So I'm guessing that, let's see here. That some of you can see me or realize that I'm live, and others might think that this is just a video. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to let you guys know. And I think once we get this going here, then you guys will realize, when I hold this event next Friday, where you guys can leave your questions. All right, so hopefully that will help you guys. I just posted, join me below in my live feed video to ask your questions. Okay. Thank you, Deborah, for being excited. I'm excited too. I appreciate that very much. Ah, thank you, Roxy. Nice to see you, honey. So I think that, let's see here. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Does anyone have any further questions for me? I'll be happy to answer them. And I think I will leave this video. I have the choice to either, just be live and then the video disappears, or actually publish this video. And I think I will publish it because I want, everyone else to see that, number one, the angel's message for today, which was goddess, okay? And I explained that. And then also that, I definitely am happy and excited to answer any questions that you guys have. Roxy, I actually owe you a card here, so I want to get your message here for today because I'm sure that you're busy, and the angels just reminded me. The angels just reminded me, so let me see here. Okay, so this one just flipped up, and it's about release. Okay. This beautiful pink angel with the white doves. Okay. And the message is, work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves a purpose to you. Okay. It's hard. It's hard for us to do that because especially when we're so accustomed to having either somebody or something in our life, a job. And if it's not making us happy, we're afraid. Sorry for the roller coaster ride here. It's difficult for us to kind of let go of that and release it. So just keep in mind something that doesn't bring you joy, okay? Whether it be an item or a job or a person, know that this is something that the angels are asking you to release, to let go of. Now, with people, listen, it's not so easy. I like to always suggest to create healthy boundaries with certain people in your life so that they respect you and you're not always enabling them or giving them all your energy or time and things of that nature. So, with that being said, know that you can create healthy boundaries with people. But listen, certain things, we've been holding on to newspapers or magazines or things from our past that, no longer bring us joy or have a purpose in our life. It's really interesting because getting rid of those things and just like throwing away a box of papers, you would be like, oh, well, that's not a big deal. It actually is. I mean, it's weighing heavy on you. You don't realize that your surroundings, the things around you and inside your home really affects you. Okay, so know that that's something that your angels are speaking to me about. They're having me they're talking to me about the bluebird. So I don't know what that means for you, Roxy, but they're talking to me about a bluebird, and I keep feeling a fuzzy. Okay, sorry. So they're talking to me about a bluebird. So I don't know if you see a blue jay all the time, but know that this is, I feel like your grandmother. Your grandmother is saying hello. So know that when you see that, that's definitely someone from heaven, you know, sending you love, letting you know that they're there. And interestingly enough, this angel does not even have white wings. This angel actually has like the orange yellow wings, which to me associates with your sacral chakra, okay, and your solar plexus chakra. I feel like you hold a lot of emotion in there, in your belly area, and so know that. To combat this, okay, to combat this, really just put your hands on your belly and like ask the angels, like, send healing energies, healing love. And you may need to do this, like, you know, every day for like the next week, so that it will kind of settle your stomach. I think you know what they're talking about. So know that they're just talking to me about that area, okay, to kind of clear that area up. You're holding on to too much energy, too much emotional energy in that area of your body, and that's causing you some issues, okay? The other image that they are showing me or having me wanting me to talk about is this, okay? The river, okay? Life is a journey, and you never pass one wave two times, right? The water flows. The water's always changing. So it's really about you and like embracing that, like, you know, saying, you know what, it is what it is, you know? So definitely know that the angels want to remind you that life is a journey. It's not about like a destination. Like, oh, well, you know, give me the answer. Where is this going to bring me? You know, that kind of thing. Listen, it's all about you experiencing life, embracing life, enjoying life, loving yourself, loving your friends and family, and really just going with the flow. I think a lot of us independent women try to, like, you know, control the situation a little too much, and the angels are just reminding us of that's not how it works. They already have it all planned out for us, and it's really for us to just go with the flow and relax and just trust them. Trust your angels, okay? So I hope that you enjoyed your card today, Roxy. Let's see. I think somebody else has joined us here. Okay. Well, you and your mom are very similar, Roxy. The angels are almost making a joke about it. You know, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So with your mom as well, she holds a lot of past experience, past emotion within her stomach area, within her stomach region. So with that being said, the advice from the angels actually relates to her. Okay? As well, too. It's for the both of you. Yes. All right. I'm glad that resonated with you, Roxy. You're welcome. Thank you for your question. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking that, like I said earlier, I'm going to post this video. And if anyone, obviously because people are at work, people are, on vacation or what have you. So, Laurie, I definitely will be open to anyone that missed this live forum event, that they can leave their question underneath this video, and I'll be happy to get to it, during the next few days. Okay, so yeah, if there is a specific question, I would definitely like it to be underneath this forum. And then next week, if you have a question, definitely you can post it in next week on Fridays. I'd rather just do it on Fridays because if not, I'll get questions like every day, and I want to basically avoid that. I want to just kind of zone it in one day, okay, if that's okay. Thank you for your question, though. Okay, Roxy asks, can I ask for a favor to my angels? Can they take care of my mom at the hospital since I'm not be able to? Of course. I mean, listen, we're all born with angels, okay? We at least have two. One on each side of us. Some of us have many, many more. But yeah, I mean, they know where your heart is, Roxy, so don't feel any guilty about not being able to be there with your mom. Know that her angels are there with her, watching over her, as well as her mother. I'm seeing her mother as well. So know that, definitely, your grandmother's either spirit or energy is there as well. So know that this is something that you don't have to worry about, okay? Your angels, just ask them. Give them the permission. That's something that we don't realize that we have power over, is that, our angels can do anything that we ask as long as we give them the permission, and be patient in getting the answer from them. So with that being said, absolutely, your angels can definitely watch over your mom while she's in the hospital, okay? You're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for your question. Deborah has a question. Is my marriage over? This is a serious note, so I want to definitely tune in to your angels, Deborah, for you and ask them about this, okay? They just said it's only over if you want it to be over. That's interesting. Yeah, we have the choice. We have the choice to stay in something. And if it's too hard, or it's not going the way that we wanted it to or that we planned, and it's an unhealthy situation, we absolutely have the right to leave that toxic situation if you're unhappy. But if you're unhappy out of boredom because you're just not trying or putting in effort, then that's going to be a repetitive pattern, Deborah, okay? So know that sometimes it takes a lot of courage for us to see our own faults and our own stubbornness, our own ways, and to be able to say, you know what, wait a minute, am I putting in enough towards this? Have I given enough? And then the other person's just not working with me, because you can't be the only one putting in the effort. Both of you have to be putting in the effort. So to answer your question, I'm actually being guided, okay, to give you a card on that. And so it's not going to be a yes or no. Your angels don't decide your future, okay? What they do is they give you guidance to help you see things from a different perspective and maybe a different way of thinking about it. So know that your angels definitely want to share some guidance. And listen, this card just fell right out. This card just fell. This is meant for you, Deborah, okay? It said, listen to your intuition feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. So again, this actually kind of, speaks a lot about what I was talking with Roxy earlier. Your body signals to you and lets you know emotionally that you're off, that there's something not right. This isn't about like, oh, I have arthritis and that's why my body hurts, or oh, I have, fibromyalgia, or I have the flu, or, listen, there's a reason that these things happen. Your angels are trying to get your attention and like show you that there's something either not right or that there is something that is right. It's not always bad. It's not always bad. That's for sure. Because when we get anxious, right? Because we get so excited and we just get so wrapped up in things. That's something that definitely is kind of helping us, to kind of to remember to breathe, right? To remember to breathe, because we forget to breathe sometimes. But no, listen. Listen to your intuitive feelings. This angel is all in white. Deborah, this is about having peace with yourself. Look at, she's saying love yourself. She's like, love yourself, Deborah. Love yourself. This isn't really what it seems. It isn't what it seems. It's almost like projecting. You're like thinking that it has, trying to reconnect. Okay. You're thinking that it has something to do with maybe him, your husband, or outside influences, when it's not about that. It's about you loving yourself. I mean, the angels flew this card right out at me as I was shuffling them. This is your card for you. And they're saying to love yourself, to have peace about what's going on in the outside world. Look at the sky. The sky is blue. That the sky is blue. You can't change people. You can only change yourself. You can only make changes within your own heart, within your own feelings, within your own mind, to see things from a different perspective. Okay? You are blessed. You are blessed. Look at the rainbow. You're lucky. You're a lucky girl here, and you're blessed. I don't know if maybe you're just going through something that's making you feel that, that it's the relationship or just outside things affecting you that's bringing you down in your spirit. But the angels are saying you're blessed. They're showing all those beautiful flowers around at your feet, but you're just really not noticing them because you're not loving yourself. So I hope that this message resonates with you, Deborah, and that you listen to what your intuition is telling you. What is your body telling you? Is your body telling you that this is really a toxic person that you're in a relationship with, or that maybe you haven't been loving yourself, loving on yourself enough? Right? Because we forget. As women, we're too busy taking care of everyone. And we forget to take care of ourselves, right? We're cooking, cleaning, laundry, the whole 9 yards, dealing with kids and animals. And so, yeah, I mean, it totally makes sense that this is something that maybe you haven't been doing for yourself. Okay? I would say no to your question, Deborah. And listen, we're down to our last 10 minutes of this awesome video. And I thank you guys so much for participating here with me. I appreciate this. I hope this is something that you enjoyed sharing with me and being able to ask a question. So know that, this is something that I'm going to do every Friday, okay? Hopefully around the same time, from 10 to 11, 1 hour to ask your questions. If this is not a good time for most of you, I would like to get a poll here going on, is Fridays from 10 to 11 a good time to have this live feed? Because I know a lot of you are at work, a lot of you are watching kids, and it's just maybe not a good time. So let me know, because I'll definitely change that and switch that up. Maybe do a later evening question, live fun Friday facts. I'll definitely do that, okay, and take that into consideration for you guys. Because again, I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to connect you to your angels and share whatever messages that they have for you. So absolutely. Does anyone else have any other questions before we start wrapping this up? I'll be happy to answer them. I have a question from Jess. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate that. I'm sorry, I'm just like going back and forth here with the live video and compared to the event that I posted. So either way it works. It doesn't matter. So don't worry. I saw your question. Should I pursue a new position at work? Oh, Jess, let's see. Listen, change is always good in my book. So I totally, would say yes immediately to that. But of course, I want to get your angel's take on that. So I am going to ask the angels to get a card for you, Jess, regarding you pursuing a new, and this card just plopped right out, okay? Crystals. The energy of crystals supports you and helps you with your present situation. I'm seeing a lot of turquoise, arcuette. No, but they're telling me this is aventurine, Amazonite, okay? It's Amazonite. So if you're not aware of that, know that the crystal Amazonite is definitely something that's going to help ground you, stand in your power, give you the confidence of, yes, you can do this. You are successful. There are other options and opportunities out there for you. Absolutely. I feel like you've been like just kind of hanging out, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean like you've been hanging out in your position that you're in right now for quite some time, and you're like, like your heart has been telling you, hey, listen, it's time to get going and use all your skills. You're not even using all your skills, your angels are telling me. But interestingly enough, I want to show you this card, okay? It has many, many beautiful colors. So the Amazonite color here, this like aqua or turquoise kind of green, it's just guiding me to talk about that stone, Amazonite, okay? And then, of course, these purple wings, okay, or indigo kind of colored wings, is definitely you spreading your wings and listening to your intuition. When I see purple wings, it's actually a psychic symbol to me, that you have, you're highly intuitive, okay? You're highly intuitive, you're psychic. So know that they're talking to me about you listening to your intuition. You already know. They're like, oh, you already know, Jess. You already know. So know that to answer your questions, should I pursue a new? Yes, you should. Of course you should. Because listen, if we don't try, then how will we know? How will we know that something is good for us if we don't give it a shot, if we don't have faith, if we don't move forward on our journey? Staying still doesn't really bring us any joy or happiness. Sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, know that they're just speaking to me. Look she's raising her hand. She's like, me, pick me, pick me, pick me. Yes, absolutely. She's, raising the roof here for you. So yeah, I would definitely say yes on this. I mean, especially with these beautiful positive colors, saying that you're highly intuitive, that you already know, like you already have it in your heart and you know that this is going to be something that's good for you, that's meant for you. So I definitely say yes to you, Jess, okay? So know that they're also talking to me about you having an amethyst. So if you have access to them, and of course everyone does, all you're going to do is go on eBay if you don't have a local crystal store or spiritual store. But they're talking to me about you getting the Amazonite and also an amethyst, okay? The amethyst grounds you and also brings positive energy to you, helps you stay motivated and positive. It also shields you from negative energies. And the Amazonite is about you standing in your power, all right? So you go, girl. That's awesome. Okay. And we have another question from Lauren. Hi, Lauren. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope that you're doing well as well. She says that I'm trying a new nutrition plan. I've been trying to figure out my symptoms for a long time. I've tried countless nutrition programs, and I would like to know if the one I am doing now is the right one, or should I keep searching? Okay, so the first thing I have to tell you, aside from nutritional plans, Lauren, and I applaud you for having the courage and tenacity to try new things, okay? That's the first thing. Second thing is, I see that you have, I know, sorry, but you have a wheat intolerance, okay? You should be eating gluten-free. And that's hard. Listen, I have to be gluten-free too. My stomach just bloats up and it's crazy. But anyway, enough about me. But listen, you have a wheat intolerance, so do your best to stick with gluten-free items. And the hard thing is that everything produced has wheat flour, and has gluten in it. So do your best, okay? I feel like if you went gluten-free for like 2 weeks, that it would subside these symptoms that you're speaking of, and you didn't even tell me what symptoms they are. But I see a lot of bloating and weight, like water retention. Water retention is what they just said to me. Which is kind of making you feel heavy and like blogged down, okay? It's not giving you the energy. So know that's how the gluten is affecting you. It's actually sucking you dry of the energy. They just said to, you also need B12. B12, and listen, I'm not a doctor. I'm only telling you what they're telling me, okay? So do not, quote me personally about this, but listen, it's nothing that they're telling, outrageous, so it doesn't really matter. But know that they're saying try to go gluten-free for 2 weeks. Also, during that time, B12, you're deficient in B12. So know that, so you're not eating a lot of leafy greens or something. I don't know what that means, but, they're showing me like peas and things like, anyway, you're not a big fan of vegetables. That's okay. It doesn't matter. But here nor there, B12, okay? So during that 2-week time, try to, get a good B12, supplement in you, and see how that goes, okay? See if the symptoms subside enough for you to manage. Yeah, they're talking to me about like the salt intake compared to the water intake. So know that they're mentioning that as well, Lauren. So I'm just listening here. So anyways, so, okay, back to your original question. They went, so is this plan something that is going to be a success for you? I'm going to say no, and I'm going to tell you why. Because there's a lot of fillers. And a lot of people don't think about this. They don't think about this, but the angel's telling me that there's a lot of fillers in this program. So I don't know if you're doing like powder shake, drink, I don't know what this is, but they're telling me there's a lot of fillers. You'll know what that means, I guess. So with that being said, I hope that answers your question. I'm definitely going to pull a card for you. Let's see here. They want to like give you another message here, and I really feel like this is kind of weighing on your self-esteem as well. Don't let it. It's out of our control. Like, I mean, the only thing that we can control is the food that we put inside of our bodies, and we have to just be really, really self-aware of like maintaining it and being diligent about it. I mean, honestly, it just takes one thing to kind of screw you all up. So, with that being said, here. For some reason they want me to just share another card with you. Okay, so your sacral chakra. Okay, so yeah, definitely this has to do with emotional eating, as well as like you stuffing down emotions in that area. So clear up that area again. A lot of us hold old emotion, old baggage. We don't realize it sometimes. So know that you are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities, okay? Respect them by avoiding harsh items and situations and relationships. So again, the sacral chakra is all about, being a very sensitive area to us in our bodies, where we hold a lot of old baggage, emotional baggage, as well as like that's where our everyday foods affect us. There's so many fillers. Stay away from carrageenan. Carrageenan they use a lot as a filler. Soy, not too much. Don't eat too much soy. Those kinds of things. Listen, processed things. Try to stay away from those things. Okay. I hope that answers your question. Thank you, Lauren. Okay. And I have, let me see. Okay, Deborah. Sharon Lee. I guess Sharon Lee is visiting Deborah. Hi, you guys. For some reason, we cannot get my phone to work. Okay, my question to you is, am I ever going to find happiness? Listen, you got to start with you. You got to start with you, Sharon. You have so much to give, so much love to bring to this world, and kindness and generosity. I feel like you've kind of you've allowed the world to make you hard, and make you like skeptical and really angry. So know that, yes, you will find happiness as soon as you allow it to come, as soon as you allow it to be present in your own life. If you're not happy with you, then how can you find happiness outside of you? It's not possible. You have to love yourself for you to be able to give love and then receive love. It's actually what I was talking about earlier, being aware of the vibrational energy that you're putting out into the world, because that's actually what you're going to receive. So if you're always like, oh, this stinks, nobody's, loves me, or, I'm too difficult to love, I should just stay single, or those kinds of things. So, that's the energy that you're putting out. Your angels hear you. So they're like, well, guess she's not ready. We have all this ready for her, but guess she's not ready. She doesn't want it because she's believing and saying all these other things. She's saying the opposite. So know that it's really about you being aware of your vibrational energy, and that is when you will find happiness. Your angels already have this person ready for you, but because you're kind of stuck in your own way right now, and you have to really, switch that around. Switch it around. See what happens, Sharon. Definitely know that you'll start to see beautiful things happening within your life if you allow the angels to bring that to you. But they're not going to bring it to you until they see that you're ready, until you are loving yourself and taking care of yourself and doing things that why have you stopped doing the things that you used to love to do? I don't know if you used to go to the bar and go dancing, or used to go karaoke and you stopped. I don't know what this is, but they keep showing me like you used to be active and like go out and like do things that you enjoy, and you've stopped doing them. So listen, get back to doing those things, okay? That's what brings you happiness. That's what brings you joy. Enjoying yourself, being goofy, just loving yourself and enjoying life and experiencing life, because when you do, then you'll see the people around you laughing and being happy with you and loving you even more than they do already. Okay, Sharon? I'm going to pick your card for today, and I thank you all so much. You are profoundly clairvoyant. So hello, fellow psychic, Sharon. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as in your physical sight. For your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. So, here you are with these beautiful yellow flowers around your third eye, which is about joy. Yellow is joy. You are a joyous person. You are fun. You are funny. It's just about getting back to being you and putting that back out into the world. So then the angels will say, whoop, there she is. She's ready. She's ready for a new adventure. And then them sending that to you, okay? I know that you're going through a rough time right now, but it's temporary, okay? You didn't get this far in life by coincidence or by luck. You got this far in life because you're strong. So remember that, Sharon, okay? It's temporary. You already overcame many obstacles before. You'll do it again, okay? They wanted me to tell you that. So here you are, and you're looking at what you want. Here you are looking, am I going to find happiness? He has all your happiness, and you're looking at it. So know that it's in your power to gain that. Okay? Thank you so, so much, everybody. I love you so much. I hope that you've enjoyed this, these readings with me, getting your your questions answered. I've enjoyed sharing this time with you and being here with you. And I look forward, to next week. Maybe we might do it at a different time. Who knows? Please give me your feedback. I need that from you, okay? I need to know your opinion. I need to know, listen, Laura, this really wasn't a good time for me. It's in the middle of my day, or, I'm getting the kids ready for, whatever, like day camp or whatever, right? So listen, let me know. Please put it in the comments. I thank you so much. Also, if you got, your question answered today, leave it in the, leave me some comments and validating it or that it resonated with you in the comments so that I know that, I delivered. I need to know that so that I know that I'm doing my job and that I am listening to the angels the way that I should be, okay? It helps me. It helps me to help you, and it helps you to help me. It's all encompassing. So with that being said, I thank you so much. We are over time, almost 10 minutes, but listen, I enjoyed it. I had so much fun. I hope you did too. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.